Jack Smith.
Apes. This is your buddy, your internet buddy, Jack Smith. Coming to you via the information superhighway, unfettered by EPA grants. Yeah, EPA grants, baby. EPA. Hearing a lot about, center myself here. Hearing a lot about EPA. Wait, no, not the EPA. I really should drink more coffee before I do this. The NEA. That's it. I certainly don't have any EPA grants, but I was thinking about cuts, the budget cuts of the orange president, and how he's cutting the corrupt and horrible parasitic EPA, the tool that terrible president and socialist Barack Hussein Obama used to attack the United States. Should I say resident enemy, Barack Hussein Obama. So yeah, orange face man, cutting money here, cutting money there. Little by little, he's gonna try and get this crazy economy back on track. And the people who hate Trump, the people who tried to connect him to Russians controlling the election, the people who tried to connect him to not paying taxes, the people who tried to connect him to what was the other thing? I forget the other big scandal that totally turned into nothing. Everybody's freaking out about Trump's actually cutting the budget. I'm hearing people who have never thought about money in their lives flipping out over, or they've never thought about government spending in their lives, flipping out over how it costs supposedly $150 million to for security at Trump Tower, because Melania and the kid are there. I don't know where this number came from. It's probably a fake number. If the number came straight from the government, it's probably a fake number. If the number came from the internet, it's definitely a fake number. They probably took the number that supports the jets that have to be constantly on call in case Manhattan is attacked again. Because I guess, keeping jets full of gas and ready to scramble is an expensive undertaking. But that was the case, after 9/11, long before Trump, as far as protecting Manhattan from Islam. So yeah, suddenly liberals are all concerned with how much money is spent, and they're especially concerned because this fake 150 million number is almost the same as the NEA spends on art. I think it's 148 million per year. Now, 148 million, God only knows where that fucking money goes to. Art, especially high art, is nothing more than a popularity contest. You get a bunch of rich people who want a pet, like Jean-Michel Basquiat, and they take this pet and they exalt him, and it's a cool gig to have. Like everybody would love to be an artist um, turned into a Jean-Michel Basquiat, for sure. His art, was it really that great? Not really. I mean, quite frankly, Jeff Koons fucking kicks Basquiat's ass. I mean, I saw this one Koons thing, this one installment, which was like, it was pretty small, but it was like a boom box, like from the 80s, and two Yoda masks. And that was it. It was just boombox and two Yoda masks. Audacity level over 9,000. Did the government have to pay $10,000 or whatever it cost him to do that? I don't think so. But, I mean, it was brilliant, though. And quite frankly, more hilarious than anything I've ever seen from Basquiat. I don't know whose resale value is higher. I mean, Koons, hell, those little copies of those little inflatable dog things are going for like, I don't know, 12 grand last I checked. So, yeah, whatever. But 104, the goddamn fucking cat is crying at the door. I'm gonna fucking kill it. Fluffy, god damn it! Shut the fuck up. Come on, stupid. Stupid ass fucking cat. Stupid cat. She's so stupid, but she's really cute. I'd get her on camera, but she fucking freaks out. Jack Smith loves cats. But sometimes cats turn out to be stupid. So what was I saying? Yeah, 150 million. National Endowment for the Arts. Where does the money go? Who the fuck knows? Could go to some crazy stupid shit. I mean, a few years back, retarded conservatives were flipping out over that piss Jesus art piece, which was like a crucifix in a jar of piss. Definitely not as cool as a boombox and two Yoda masks, quite frankly. Jar of piss, it's bourgeois. That sort of bourgeois audacity is not, it's not at that higher level. Still, neither Piss Christ nor whatever boombox Yoda mask thing is called, neither of those worth anything, because the arts is just a popularity contest. I mean, I'm sure there are some seriously clever people, but the engine of it is just rich people wanting to be part of something and hoping that they can buy something which will increase in value over time. Run by capitalism. That's it. And I'm sure these rich people who run the art world, the 1%, we could call them, they do want the government to be involved in some way because they like to have power, I guess. But the 150 million that the government gives to the arts, and let me just preface it halfway through by saying that the endowment for the arts is not going to be cut. There are always going to be the arts. I mean, listen, when Mike Pence isn't making gay people straight through the wonders of electricity, there's nothing he likes better than to surround himself by gays at some fucking trite Broadway show. So yeah, the arts aren't going a goddamn place. Yeah, they're not going to end up cutting anything to the arts. There's just no fucking way, because even the biggest douchebags on earth, Eminem's father, Mike Pence, he loves the arts, for fuck's sake. But 150 million sounds like a huge amount of money, and it sounds like, the money could be better spent in places other than Piss Christ and Yoda mask thing or whatever. But the amount of money donated to the arts by rich libtards, and who knows, Mike Pence might even be one of these people, is, get ready for it, $17 billion a year. $17 billion a year is donated by rich people, most of whom are liberal in the sense that they want to be involved in the arts. 17 billion per year. I mean, if we put that money toward becoming machines, we could all be immortal gods right now, creating our own art in our own universes. But we're fucking apes. We would rather go to a cocktail party than be an immortal god. I'm out of fucking time here. I wanted to talk about some other shit. But I'm out of time. So anyway, Jack Smith saying, go fuck yourselves. And quite frankly, once the singularity drops, all art is going to be like Jack Smith's video. It's going to be fucking free on the internet in our brains, Singularity, people. That's really what we should be focused on. Right, Fluffy? All right. Go fuck yourselves. Jack Smith out.
Jack Smith.